Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is your match preview for Chelsea versus Everton. With the game kicks off 6 o'clock tomorrow UK time, and the venue is at Stamford Bridge. Now hopefully we can get revenge on Everton because they are the first team to ever beat um Chelsea and end their 17 games unbeaten one you know. So hopefully this game under Thomas Tuchel, let's hope we can get revenge because this is another huge game. Of course, they're not in the big six, but this is a huge game because if you look at the table as I'm recording this right now, Everton are just 1 point behind Chelsea for now. Just 1 point behind Chelsea. And if they win, they will be above us and into the top four. And we cannot let that happen. So hopefully tomorrow, Chelsea can pick up 3 points and guarantee top four because we cannot let Everton win and get into the top four. This is Chelsea Football Club. Our aim is to be in the Champions League next season, and we can do that if we pick up win against Everton and the other teams as well. So that's what I'm hoping tomorrow will be will be a huge test for Thomas Tuchel, but hopefully a 3 points and hopefully another clean sheet because Thomas Tuchel is still unbeaten, in all competitions. 7 wins, 3 draws, and 8 clean sheets in 10 games is phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. It's good for the manager and it's also good for Mendy because he've only just conceded 2 goals. And I believed that if Rudiger didn't score an own goal, it could have been 9, and maybe we should have kept a clean sheet against Southampton. If it was 10 against 10, 10 clean sheets in 10 games under Thomas Tuchel, that'd be brilliant. But unfortunately, Rudiger's own goal and the mistake that we made in the Southampton game ruined it. But 8 clean sheets in 10 games is still incredible. It's still remarkable, and Thomas Tuchel has matched Jose Mourinho's unbeaten one, 7 wins and 3 draws. That tells you that we have a manager that is just like Jose Mourinho. Of course, he didn't have a long season. He just stayed at the club for like 1.5 months. But so far, in his 10 games, he matched Jose Mourinho's defensive record and also the same amount of stats, 7 wins and 3 draws. So if Thomas Tuchel can go to Stamford Bridge tomorrow and beat Angelotti, that will make it 8 wins, and he will beat Jose Mourinho's record and our defensive record as well. So that is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thomas Tuchel is the right manager for me. Like I said before, I started to doubt him, but he showed me that he's a great manager. He is so much better than Lampard. I would never forget Lampard as a player, not as a manager, because Lampard is still our legend. 211 goals in all of his appearances. As a manager, he's been bad, but as a player, he's a legend. So I'll still not forget him. Even though I haven't got the shirt that says his name on it, I'll still remember him as a great player, as a midfielder, scoring outside of the box, getting Chelsea some big wins, this and that. So I'll still remember Lampard as a manager, sorry, as a player. But Thomas Tuchel has improved really well. He got Christensen really, really well. He's got Rudiger doing good as well, Aspilicueta as well. He's getting these players back in form and back into our best defending and best performance. But the only one thing that Thomas Tuchel is worried is our attacking because we're not scoring a lot of goals. I mean, I can't remember the last time that we've ever scored a big win under Thomas Tuchel. There hasn't been 3-0s, 4-0s, nothing like that. It's just unbelievable. So hopefully in the next few games, we can get big win under Thomas Tuchel. Let's say 3-0 to Everton or 4-0 to Everton, this and that. So yeah, hopefully that will happen. And here's another interesting thing. That Chelsea 4-0 win against Everton was the last game before the lockdown began last year. That was the last game in the Premier League when we beat them 4-0. That was a brilliant performance. 2 goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half. Absolutely brilliant. Let's hope we can beat Everton um 2-0 this time, because that's going to be my prediction. But I'll leave that on for the end of this video. But yes, 2-0, because this Everton team, like I said before, is really doing well. They're just doing well. After they've lost to Fulham, they start picking up 3 points. They beat Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield. That was, they just defending well. Their attacking is dangerous. Richarlison is back in form. He scored 6 goals in his 6 Premier League games for Everton. That is brilliant. So hopefully, our defenders can keep Richarlison quiet and Dominic Calvert-Lewin quiet, because they're the best strikers. Excuse me, they're the best strikers, and their attacking is really good. So hopefully our defense keeps them quiet and we get another clean sheet. That's all I'm hoping for. So yeah, it's a huge test. It's Tuchel versus Ancelotti. Whoever wins this game will be in the top four. So hopefully that will be Chelsea, because we need to be in the Champions League next season. Because if we don't, this could be the worst start under Thomas Tuchel, but he will stay for that long. No matter what the result is, he will still stay, because he's getting close to Chelsea, getting through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League, this and that. So that's why Thomas Tuchel, for me, will have to stay. So hopefully these players will understand that this is a huge test, and he wants Chelsea to make sure that they're in the top four, because Leicester City are back on form. They've won against Brighton yesterday. I just watched the Manchester derby, and Manchester United beat Man City 2-0, which I didn't expect, but they've managed to do that. So hopefully, Chelsea can pick up 3 points and make sure we guarantee in the top four. Because if we don't, there's going to be serious problems. So hopefully Thomas Tuchel can still be unbeaten, get another clean sheet, and get 3 points, and that can do the complete revenge against Everton. So let me read you some stats. Chelsea are 25 games unbeaten against Everton at Stamford Bridge. The last time that Everton beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge was that 1-0 in 1997. So that's like 24 years. No, sorry, 25 years that Everton haven't beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Let's hope that continues. Let's hope that Everton don't win again. Don't win against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. Let's hope that unbeaten one can still continue. The only team who has the winless win at Stamford Bridge was Tottenham Hotspur, and the last time they beat us was in 2018, which was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, Tottenham were the only team that had the winless games against Chelsea. So Everton has less, if you know what I mean. So hopefully we can get revenge on Everton, get 3 points, and guarantee top four. That's the main aim for tomorrow night. You know, I just want Chelsea to be in the top four. I really want to. So now I'm going to move straight on to the predicted lineup. Now, before I do, um, before I do, I want to say that Liverpool are absolutely just shocking this season. They went from being the best team to now being a rubbish team. The way I just see Liverpool right now is just unbelievable. They have lost 6 home games in a row. Six. It started the game against Burnley when they've lost 1-0. Then Brighton beat Liverpool 1-0 at Anfield. Then Man City beat Liverpool at Anfield 4-1. Then Everton beat Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield. Then Chelsea last Thursday beat Liverpool at Anfield 1-0. Now today, Fulham, a relegated team who has a chance to be getting back to the Premier League next season, have beaten Liverpool. For me, yeah, 100% chance they won't be champions, but there's a real concern that they won't even be in the Europa League or even the Champions League anymore. And if that happens, they want Jurgen Klopp out. Now, for me, if I was a Liverpool fan, I wouldn't want Jurgen Klopp out because he's still a great manager. But you know, but I would question him, the substitutions, the changes, this and that. That's what I would do if I was a Liverpool fan. But since I'm a Chelsea fan, I don't know anything about Liverpool, so I really can't talk about Liverpool that much. But all I can say is that they've been absolutely dreadful this season. They won't. Their defending is poor, and also the front three has been really poor. I mean, I just don't know. They've only scored one since they've lost the last 6 games at Anfield, and that was against City. You know, when Mo Salah scored the penalty, which I thought that was never a penalty for me, which I thought that was never a penalty. But in the last 5 games, they didn't score, you know. That's why Burnley, Brighton, Everton, Chelsea, and Fulham kept a clean sheet, because Liverpool hasn't been scoring at Anfield for a very long time. I'm just starting to worry for Liverpool, even though I should be happy. I've got my friends are some of my friends are Liverpool fans, so they'll be disappointed. So Liverpool, you've got no chance of winning the league, and I'm not sure if you have any chance of getting into the Champions League or even the Europa League. This is not your season. This really not your season. So yeah, let me move straight on to my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. So in goal, for me, it's got to be Mendy. I mean, this is a brilliant stat. He's got 12 clean sheets in his 22 Premier League games. That is unbelievable. That is really good. It's not like he's the best goalkeeper in the world, but 12 clean sheets in 22 games for Chelsea is brilliant, and his defense is helping him. That's brilliant for Mendy. If he can keep making big saves and his contribution doing well, then I feel Mendy will stay for Chelsea and be a number one for a long time, because it used to be Kepa, but it's now Mendy. So 12 clean sheets in 22 games is brilliant for Mendy, absolutely brilliant. So I will start Edouard Mendy as a goalkeeper. The back three. Now, it's still going to be the same back three, but I've heard, when I saw the press conference under Thomas Tuchel, that Thiago Silva is back. Now, this was really tricky for me because I want Thiago Silva to start in this game. But what I realized is that if you start players who have been injured for a long time, they will not perform. It's like, when Reece James came back for the game against Arsenal, he was poor. The same thing goes for Ben Chilwell. So that's why I'm thinking to myself, you know what? For this game, I will put Thiago Silva on the bench. And then the next game, which is of course the big game against Chelsea's rivals, Leeds on Saturday, in like 6 days' time, then I will start Thiago Silva. But for this game, I will put him on the bench. So my back three is still going to be the same. Rudiger on the left, Christensen in the middle, and Azpilicueta on the right. Rudiger and Christensen have been brilliant, and so does Azpilicueta. So that's why I'm going to keep the same back three that played against Liverpool, because I thought they really done well, especially Christensen, the man of the match. Just putting some place in his pocket, absolutely brilliant. So I will have the same back three. Now we move on into the two wingers. Now on the left, I'm going to put in Ben Chilwell because I thought he was really good in the game against Liverpool as well. Defended well. Of course, he didn't get forward that much, but I thought he really done well. Really done well against Liverpool. On the right wing back, I'm going to put in Reece James as well because, like I said, these two defended well, but going forward, they haven't created anything much. That's why we're not scoring a lot of goals, if you know what I mean. But these two have been brilliant. I would have put in Carlos Odoi and Alonso as the two wingers, but for this game, I think I'm going to put Ben Chilwell and Reece James, since they played really good against Liverpool, and hopefully they will do the same thing against Everton tomorrow night. Now, the two central midfielders. Now, this was also really tough for me because Kante was absolutely brilliant. Yes, Thursday against Liverpool at Anfield. He got an assist. He got the ball. He won the ball back. That's why I just think to myself, should I start Conte again as my predicted lineup? And I'm thinking to myself, yes, but this time I'm going to put in Kovacic alongside with him because the Kovacic hasn't been playing in that central midfield for alongside with N'Golo Kante. It's usually Kovacic and Jorginho that's the two central midfielders. But hopefully, Kovacic can do the exact same thing as Kante did against Liverpool. Winning the ball back, trying to get an assist, doing long passes, this and that, and trying and make sure that player scores a goal. So hopefully Kovacic can do the exact same thing with N'Golo Kante because if he does, brilliant. He's done brilliant. Now we move on into the two number 10s. On the left, for me, it's got to be Mason Mount. He's becoming Chelsea's best player under Thomas Tuchel and Frank Lampard as well. But under Thomas Tuchel, he's been brilliant. I mean, he scored an absolute great goal against Liverpool. The way he just kept Fabinho quiet, in that game has been brilliant. He's already become our best player. And you know what? If he can keep on doing this, then maybe I will vote Mason Mount as the player of the season, or the player of the season for me. That's who I vote him. On the white, um, on the white, I know you guys hate me for this, but on the white wing, I'm going to put Ziyech because I know that game against Liverpool he wasn't really good. He has been really really poor under Thomas Tuchel. But hopefully, this game against Everton tomorrow, he can improve because we didn't sign someone and say, oh, he's the worst signing ever. Let's just sell him. No, he's still our best player, but he hasn't really improved under Thomas Tuchel. So hopefully, the game against Everton tomorrow, he can improve well, try and get an assist and maybe get a goal and maybe confidence will get back. So I know that you guys don't want me to start Siak, but for this game tomorrow, I'll put him on the right wing. That's what I think. The striker, for me, it's got to be Timo Werner. I mean, he had so many chances to score more goals and to make Liverpool concede more than once. But like I said in my match review, if you haven't checked it out, I said Timo Werner was unfortunate that his goal was disallowed by VAR, which I thought that was stupidly wrong, absolutely wrong. But it went but this was the first time that Thomas Tuchel played Timo Werner as the central striker. And as you saw on the game against Liverpool on Thursday, he was a threat. He just ran and ran and ran. That's what he likes to do. But he needs to improve his shooting. If you know what I mean. Instead of going straight into the goalkeeper, just try and make sure that you concentrate on where you want the ball to go. Do you want to go on the left, on the middle, or on the right? That's what Timo Werner needs to do if he wants to if he wants to get his goal. He's good at running, but he needs to improve shooting, and that's why I'm hoping that tomorrow he will not only make some runs but try and score and get more chances. Because if he doesn't, then I don't know. I don't know what to do. But for me, yeah, if you guys think we should sell him, you are wrong because we are also buying another striker this summer, which I won't mention until the season ends. But hopefully tomorrow he can get some goals because he needs to get his confidence back. If you know what I mean, he really needs to get his confidence. So that's why I will put Timo Werner as the striker, like I did in my match preview for the Liverpool game. Now, in terms with the my prediction, I'm gonna go for Chelsea 2, Everton nil. The only reason why I won't go for Chelsea 4, Everton nil, because like I said before, Everton are on a different level. Last season was a bit of their bad season, but this season they're getting close to be in the Europe stages, like the Champions League or the Europa League. So that's why. we need to get revenge on Everton and win. So that's why I'm going to go for Chelsea 2, Everton nil. I'm confident that Chelsea can beat Everton and get away with another clean sheet because we got Christensen, Rudiger, and Aspilicueta defending well. You know, the two wingers really doing well under Thomas Tuchel, and we're not conceding a lot of goals, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm confident that Chelsea will beat Everton 2-0. That is my final prediction. What about you guys? What's your prediction? Let me know in the comments below, and let me also know whether you agree or disagree with my predicted lineup, and let me know what lineup you want to see the players starting tomorrow. You know, I'm looking forward to it. There will be a live watch along tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. So, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a huge test. It's Tuchel versus Carlo Ancelotti. Whoever team wins tomorrow will be in fourth place and into the top four. Let's hope that's Chelsea and not Everton, please, please, because I don't want Everton to do the double over Chelsea. I'm begging that they don't do it. Just like Wolves did it last time, just like West Ham did it last season. I don't want Chelsea to lose to Everton yet again. It's this is not Goodison Park. This is Stamford Bridge. Let's hope we win against Everton yet again at Stamford Bridge. That is all I'm saying. So there you go, guys. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're new to this channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you never miss the videos that are uploaded. And I'll see you guys for the watch along that will be releasing tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Look after yourself. Take care and peace.